10 places to visit in the UK. History, culture, adventure, beauty and stories. Whichever you choose, the UK has them in many folds. The United Kingdom is a nation that holds fascinating destinations for exploration. Regardless of your status as a resident or tourist, there is always a place that draws your charm. From the majestic mountains of Snowdonia to the sophisticated prehistoric stone of ancient Stonehenge, along with the paradise that is the New Forest National Park, the UK has something for everyone. These are the 10 best places to visit in the United Kingdom. Number 1. Snowdonia National Park, Wales. Mountains, waterfalls, camping fields and historical sites. This place has them all. Snowdonia National Park is located in northwestern Wales with a total of 820 square miles in area. It has some of the most eye-catching scenery in the United Kingdom. No matter how many times you go, you fall in love with something new. Boasting the highest mountain in Wales, it takes at least 2.5 hours to climb to the summit. A long hike worth every step, for the views from the peak are heavenly. Between the mountains are various waterfalls with a peaceful atmosphere and beautiful lakes. There are lots of places you can walk to feed your eyes, and you don't get any disturbance as there is hardly any reception, which gives you a break from the world. Thus, if you want adventure, peace and sightseeing, this is just the place to go. Number 2. New Forest, England. The place of natural paradise, filled with endless resources to tap into. A gem located in the southern part of England houses the New Forest National Park, as well as wild ponies and endless natural sights. The national park gives the luxuries of the Solent Way Walk, which offers spectacular coastal views, the Rhinefield Ornament Drive for wildflower exploration, Wilverley Plain for peaceful picnics, Moores Valley Country Park for tree climbing, the Lymington Yacht Haven for marine lovers, Hurst Castle for historic tours, and many more. The New Forest is also known for its in-depth history, displayed in the St Barbe Museum and Gallery. Apart from living culture from this museum, you can find many different animals at the New Forest Wildlife Park, from owls to real-life wolves. You get to experience what you only see in movies. It gets better for automobile lovers, as there is a spot for you to see real F1 cars and vintage motorbikes at the National Motor Museum. Number 3. Ancient Stonehenge and medieval Salisbury. Travel way back in time to 2600 BC just by visiting Salisbury. Stonehenge isn't just about the history, but the magical moments that come with the mysteries of this place. The stones have stories behind them, from the tale of giants bringing the stones from far to their healing powers. These sites just call for your attention. Aside from the mysteries, the design of the stones is quite something. It took roughly 500 years for their construction, and you get to experience the transition from the Neolithic era to the Bronze Age. This spot calls for history, artifact and archaeological lovers especially. Number 4. The Roman-era baths. Known for its bath stone, history and architecture among other wonderful things, the Roman baths are visited by thousands of tourists every year. The Romans thought to do something much more impactful and built a temple around the spring, which resulted in a public bath. A massive one at that. Natural spa water is thought to give different nutritional values to the body if consumed. What's more, the Georgian architecture will blow your mind. It has a majestic row of 30 terraced houses shaped like a crescent. It is a building to behold. Number 5. Bamburgh Beach, Northumberland, England. Named one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, this place is just magical. It is uncrowded with magnificent sands and an epic picture of the Bamburgh Castle beside it. This place is the perfect spot for a vacation, a great place to surf or throw up a kite. There are also the Stag Rocks and Lighthouse to see, which are worth a visit if you fancy a stroll. Number 6. Manchester. The city that has one of the world's most famous football clubs cannot be exempted from this list. The National Football Museum is currently located here with 2 massive football stadiums. This city never sleeps. It welcomes different cultures and in turn has different spots for different types of food. Be it Italian or Indian, you won't be short for choice. You can also find some music in the great halls, explore artistic cultures and marvel at the picturesque landscape. Number 7. Oxford, England. If it's the perfect mix of old and new you're looking for, Oxford has it all. A beautiful city with great architecture of traditional and modern makeup, culture and history. Oxford hosts the most magnificent museums and galleries in the UK, numerous parks as well as beautiful gardens. And what makes it even better is it's compact enough to explore on foot. Oxford houses some of the oldest universities and colleges which have produced great personalities that have incredible influence on the world. Oxford really does have it all. Number 8. Cornwall, England. There are 199 reasons to visit Cornwall. The towering cliffs, translucent beaches, distinctive culture, and friendly people are just a few of what Cornwall offers. The talents of people, writers, artists, and photographers have contributed to the beauty of the city. It is known for its tourist centres like the Eden Project, Land's End, and the Lost Garden of Heligan, as well as 300 beautiful beaches across its beautiful coastline. Number 9. Loch Ness and Inverness. Nestled in the Scottish Highlands is a small city with a big story. The contrast of sea and landscape is humbling and stunning. You can enjoy amazing activities at night, including live country music and great spots to sip on beer whilst relaxing. You can also find places to kayak, bike, or sometimes even ski, either as a participant or an observer. The age-old tradition of Highland Games, which takes place annually, is something unique to this corner of the earth. Inverness Museum and Art Gallery, Highlanders Museum, the Loch Ness Centre and Highland Museum for Children aren't too far from each other, which makes an easy visit. There is also the Exploration of Wildlife Park and the Royal Zoology Society, where you can see a range of different animals. Number 10. York, England. The last on our list on the best places to visit is York. York is an embodiment of historical knowledge and intelligence. One of the most interesting places to visit in the city is the Minster Central Tower, which has 275 spiral steps. Aside from the towering steps, there are plenty of spots to explore, like the Gothic nave, the great medieval glasses, and the carved Viking horn. It doesn't stop there. The story and myths of York's haunted sites should give you a scare, as it is the most haunted city in the UK, with many scary stories about ghost walks through dark paths. You can also visit the Viking centres, walk along the city walls to feed your eyes, and browse many old traditional bookstores. The United Kingdom is the standard for beauty, culture, history, and marvellous stories. And that is all for this video. 10 beautiful, unique places with different stories to tell. How many have you visited?